Welcome to this week's video. Today I thought I'd do something a bit different. As I am still new to booktube, I thought I would do the new to booktube tag because I want to give myself some more time to finish reading the book I'm reading at the moment. And also I just think it's a nice introduction, even though I've now got over 10 videos, and you might know a little more about me than perhaps this tag would let on, but I still thought it would be a nice thing to introduce myself to everyone else. So let's get on with it. Number one, where are you joining us from? I am joining you from the southwest of England. I live in Dorset, which is kind of like on the coast. 2, how old are you? I am 25 and I keep forgetting about it. I had to Google how old I was the other day because I could not do the math. 3, why did you join booktube? I joined booktube because I wanted to get more involved in the community, and I wanted to be able to encourage myself to read more. So I thought, if I make videos and talk to people about the fact I'm reading, I might actually continue to do it for longer than a week. What is the meaning behind your channel name? In recent years, I haven't read a lot of books, which has led to me falling completely out of the loop. And so I just wanted to name it something that kind of reflected that in a way. I couldn't name myself bookish something or like I love books or anything like that, because that wouldn't be true and it wouldn't reflect the kind of way that I talk about books and the nature of this channel. Number 5, what types of books do you read / want to talk about here? So previously I've read a lot of fantasy books, I've read a fair amount of classics, but I really want to get sort of more into contemporary and literary fiction. I just want to read a whole lot of diverse genres of books, really. 6, who are some of your favourite authors? I don't know a lot of authors that have recent works, and I used to pick and choose different books anyway, so I didn't really get to know an author apart from something like, say, J.K. Rowling. But when I was younger, I used to really love Eleanor Brent Dyer, her Chalet School books. That was a series. And then I also used to love Enid Blyton's Mallory Towers. I was obsessed with like boarding school fiction, I guess you call them boarding school stories. I'm looking to find those authors that I really like and kind of identify the kind of writing styles that I like as well. 7, what's the last book you read? So the last book I read was Swing Time by Zadie Smith, which I reviewed last week. You can find that somewhere, maybe I'll link it. 8, what are you currently reading? I'm currently reading On Photography by Susan Sontag, which is a collection of essays about photography and society and how they kind of intermingle. I will post a review next week for that book. Number 9, what do you use for bookmarks? Things I have previously used as bookmarks: a tax disc for my car, various receipts, and I actually found this bookmark in a library book at university, and I thought it was really cool. I use this now because it's a bit sturdier than my tax disc. Number 10, show us your current TBR pile. So at the moment it's just 2 books on my TBR pile, The Assassin's Blade and Empire of Storms by Sarah J Maas. I also have another 3 books ordered, Golden Hill, God Help the Child, and Nimona, and they are due to arrive this week or next week, and I'm excited about those. And I've also ordered the Moth Box, which is the book service that Mercedes runs over at her channel, so I'm also really pumped for that, so my TBR pile will grow to unmanageable levels. Number 11, which do you prefer, hardcover or paperback? Paperback because it's more forgiving, but hardcovers, I really love their like heftiness. Ebooks or physical books? I prefer physical books. I like to have it separate from all my other devices because I know if I read a book on my phone, then I will get distracted and I'll start looking at Facebook and everything, whereas I can put my phone out of arm's reach and read a book and I know I'll concentrate on it. Owning or borrowing books? I really like owning books. I like to know that if I've enjoyed a story that I can keep it around and read it again, whereas if I borrow a book, I know I've got to give it back and that makes me sad. But that said, I do plan on going to my library very soon and picking up some books. I think it's a really, really useful resource for those people who can't afford books, and I wholeheartedly support libraries, so yeah. Number 12, what book or series got you into reading? This is a difficult one because I feel like I got into reading at a very early age and then I kind of fell out of reading again. But I would say it's between Harry Potter, the Northern Lights Philip Pullman books, or then there's the Chalet School books and the Mallory Towers books, which kind of like I read at that kind of young age as well. And then more recently, I think it would be the Throne of Glass series. Kind of got me back into that mindset of reading. Number 13, how did you discover BookTube? So I was subscribed to Lex at Tyrannosaurus Lex. Then I believe she did a video with Sana over at Books and Quills, and that kind of led me to Sana's channel, and then from there a series of wormholes into BookTube. 14, what challenges do you think you'll face with your own channel? Keeping up with reading. I think that's going to be the main one, because I've become a lot less of a quick reader as I've not read properly in sort of a few years. So I think I need to get the pace back up, especially with genres that I'm not familiar with. I'm a very bad scan reader, so I think I've got to really train myself to stop doing that. 15, where else can we find you? On social media, I am on Twitter and I'm on Goodreads. I'll link them down below, but my Twitter, I remember, is help what is a book. That is the last question. So, thanks for joining me for this tag, the first tag I've ever done. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next video, bye!